Effective formative assessment can be defined in kind of a nutshell as a process whereby students and teachers use evidence of learning to impact and inform instruction.
Effective formative assessment is seamless in the planning, teaching process, so that it's not that, we plan, we teach, and then we have to think about some level of assessment. It's integral to that every day.
I think also there's this really interesting idea about delivering instruction, where teachers think about, I've got to plan this lesson, I've got to deliver it, I've got to do all of these steps in my lesson that I was thinking that I was going to do, versus formative assessment where they're planning, but they're also responding. They're listening, they're looking at what students do, they're interviewing students, and then they're making new decisions in their lesson based on that information.
I like to say we distilled techniques and came up with observation, something the teachers, by the way, have always done, but we're focusing our work on how to think about observation, how to plan for and anticipate. Interviews are really critical to our work too. And then in fairness, we created the Show Me as sort of that personal reflection, that performance-based response. Show me what you're doing. And then sort of more whole class based is the hinge question, which is the deal breaker to the lesson. And then the exit task to us is almost a response. It ought to engage students, it ought to challenge students. The metaphor that we have for all of this work, and that the five together form a palette, not unlike that artist's palette as he or she thinks about painting. That canvas you paint every day is your classroom, and you're going to select from this palette every day.
So that overwhelming feeling can be parsed into bite-sized pieces so that they can start, try one, try two, try three, so that teachers, once they start one, they can integrate the others, and then they feel pretty comfortable trying them.
You do formative assessment to inform what you're doing, and that's what we're trying to do here. We've very judiciously selected the 5 techniques that we've talked about. We've tested them with teachers. These are doable, they're believable, and they inform how teachers work every day.